कैमरा ऑन है ना? ऑन है.
There's a story I once heard about a bird who forgot how to fly. It spent so long in the same place, it began to believe the sky wasn't meant for it anymore. Until one day, it simply jumped. And in that moment, it remembered it was never about reaching somewhere. It was about feeling the wind again, about remembering what it's like to move without reason, without fear. We are all like that bird sometimes, grounded by comfort, clipped by routine. And maybe that's why we ride, to remind ourselves that freedom isn't out there somewhere. It's a feeling, a heartbeat, a moment.
Wow.
It was past 7, but it felt like dawn refused to arrive. The fog was thick, the visibility barely a few feet, and yet this, this was perfect. You know what they don't tell you about riding through fog? It forces you to trust yourself completely. Every sense sharpens. The sound of your own engine becomes your compass. There's something humbling about the nature reminding you who's really in control. The road disappears just meters ahead, and you realize planning only takes you so far. The rest, that's faith. Sometimes the best journeys are the ones where you can't see the destination, where all you have is the next breath, the next turn, the next moment. The cold air biting through the gloves, the mist on our jackets. It reminded us why early morning rides are special. And just like that, the fog began to fade. The sun finally found us.
बढ़िया भाई बढ़िया. शरीर में थोड़ा सा ना गर्माहट आ रहा है.
It felt like the road itself was waking up.
आता है ना.
The plan that had been slipping away for months finally started feeling real. We were heading towards the Vatadahosahalli Lake, the one that always waited. You see, this wasn't just another Sunday ride. This lake, it had become a symbol, a promise we kept postponing because life has a way of filling calendars faster than we can empty them. Next weekend, we'd say. Then came the rains, then the repairs, then the excuses we dressed up as reasons. But today, it felt different. We didn't overthink it, we just went. We stopped for a quick break, just enough to stretch, hydrate, and admire the machines that carried us this far. Then came the stretch every rider dreams of: perfect curves, gentle climbs, and hills wrapping the road like old friends.
Beautiful.
You could feel the rhythm: engine, heartbeat, throttle, all in sync.
देखिए अरे वाह ब्यूटी ट्रायम्फ
And just when we thought it couldn't get better, there it was, the lake. The trail got rough as we got closer, but that only made the view sweeter. This wasn't our first attempt, but it felt like it was meant to be today. When you finally reach a place you have imagined for months, the silence hits differently. We noticed something new: boats on the far end of the lake. Curiosity got the better of us, so we went to take a look. And I'm glad we did. The sun was at its peak. The water gleamed like a mirror. And for the first time today, we just stopped riding and started being. Sometimes it's not about the distance you cover, but the stories you collect on the way. Today wasn't about checking a place off the list. It was about keeping a promise to ourselves.
चलो
We forgot our coffee today. Maybe that's life telling us to pause,
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದನಾ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲನಾ
to stop planning and just taste what the day brings. The best stories are never written in advance. They just unfold when you let go.
हम लोग फोन छोड़ के इतना दूर आया घूमने के लिए ये पहाड़ तालाब देखने तू पहाड़ तालाब के सामने बैठ करके फोन देख रहा है
The bird didn't find a new sky that day. It found an old one. The same sky it once loved. And realized it was never really gone. It was just waiting for the courage to look up again. Maybe that's what freedom really means. Not chasing the horizon, but feeling alive in the journey itself. Some days, all it takes is a jump. Or maybe just a Sunday ride.